Fantastic Four was incredible. If you want to see my full thoughts, check out the review on screen. But right now, I want to dive into spoilers. Mainly one very big one, but we'll explore all over the place. So let's begin. Now, you're lucky if this didn't get spoiled to you. I saw it, and not in the scene, I saw a little image of it. I thought it was AI, so I was shocked when it actually happened. Dr. freaking Doom was in the credit scene. There's not a whole lot we can gather from this. I do think it's important that it's 4 years later, because Galactus mentions someone found him or whatnot. This may not be Dr. Doom, but I think he has something to do with Galactus, and it shows that the whole plot of Doomsday is going to revolve somehow around Franklin Richards, who in this movie we can see is a very powerful being. He makes his mom come back to life. Galactus knows he's powerful enough to where he can transfer his his role over to Franklin of devouring planets. But I do want to focus less right now on Doomsday. I'll get to that in a sec. And just Dr. Doom himself. We don't get to see a whole lot. We don't get to hear his voice. We don't get a front view. We do, however, get to see his mask, his cloak, and his hands. Now, we don't have a whole great picture. I'm just going to go off what I can make out. First up, I'm so happy they're doing the actual mask that he wears, in the comics, cartoons, video games, and not some type of Iron Man suit. I really like they're going classic Dr. Doom. At least that's the vibes I'm getting from the mask alone. It has the empty eye slots. They're not trying to do anything fancy. They're just making a one-to-one replica of Dr. Doom from what we've seen. Additionally, the cloak itself isn't much. However, the texture, I do think I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. Instead of the simple green cloth, there's sort of a pattern in it. And so I wonder what that could possibly mean. Maybe the suit will be a little bit more futuristic, or who knows. Now, one thing I saw was that his hands were green. Now, this could mean one of two things. One, the suit itself is going to have a lot more green in it than we're used to. He could have green lines all over, the suit. Maybe the suit is primarily bright green and dark green. Or the option that I prefer, he's just wearing green gloves. I do wonder if RDJ was actually in the suit for that. I mean, there'd be really no reason for him to be, but it would be cool if it, actually was him. I don't think he gets credited, so it probably wasn't. Still, though, I also think it's interesting how Franklin responds almost by touching his face. I think that's gotta have something there's a connection between these two, which they're probably gonna dive into in Avengers Doomsday. Speaking of Dr. Doom, something my brother pointed out, which I would have never seen in a million years, is at the beginning of the movie when Sue Storm is gathering all the countries of the realm for some sort of meeting, there's only one empty seat, and that's Latveria, aka the country that Dr. Doom's castle resides in. And that is such a cool detail, because clearly he's off in his own area, he's been in this realm. I wonder so much about this character. We don't get a whole lot, we just know he is coming. Okay, right now though, I want to talk about how this connects to Doomsday, because Doomsday is coming, pretty soon if it doesn't get inevitably delayed. The cast are filming right now. And I feel like this movie didn't do as much setting up as I thought it would, which is fine. It doesn't have to, its only job is to be a good movie. Issue though is I feel like the Russo brothers are going to have to do a lot of work. The only tidbits we get are Dr. Doom wants Franklin Richards. If Dr. Doom's the guy who recruited Galactus, maybe he's trying to do the same thing here. Maybe he's trying to get Franklin. So, if I had to assume, I think that Mr. Fantastic uses that portal technology he was talking about in the movie to transfer them all to a different universe. I do think, though, there will be a mistake in his calculations, and half the team gets sent to the mainline MCU's team, whereas the other half gets sent to the X-Men universe. That's a personal theory, though. It may not be true. Something interesting is that in the Thunderbolts credit scene, that Kevin Feige said, how do we know that that's their ship? And he's right, it is a different ship, meaning Doom might take that one. So perhaps maybe Dr. Doom and Franklin go to the main MCU timeline, and then the Fantastic Four try to follow them, but end up going to the wrong timeline, the Fantastic Four timeline, which we do think is what's going to happen, because Nightcrawler's actor said one moment he's doing this, the one moment I'm fighting Pedro Pascal, which is important. That means they share a scene together. That's all I could really guess, though. There's not a whole lot of context clues. If anyone can figure anything out, I'll probably post it in the community post. I'll keep you guys updated. I do want to talk about Galactus some, because I did talk about in my review that I wish there was more of the movie, and I just want to elaborate on that further. I think it was great, amazing presence. I just think he was, portaled away a little too quickly. I wish he got more time to stay and more time to breathe, if that makes sense. I just felt like they got him over with really quickly, and I didn't really ever feel like we got that personal with the villain. Now, another character in this film who I just found funny was Mole Man. I really can't tell if he was supposed to have a bigger role or not, because I don't know why. Every time he comes, there's like this special emphasis on him, but he's barely in the movie. So, confusing, but he is a funny character. Anyways, that's all I got to say about this. To be honest, spoilers, there are a few things that are obviously very urgent about this movie, but overall, not that many. So thanks for stopping out to check this video. Make sure to subscribe. I probably won't upload in a good while because I'm working on a mega video project right now, and trust me, you're going to want to see it when it comes out. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.